cold nights, when the moon is covered by clouds and darkness makes people look over their shoulders as they walk home, the elders of my town gather to tell stories of spirits and apparitions. Once, when I was very young, I heard them tell of the two old women who terrorized the town. These two women went out every night, transformed into animals or hideous creatures, and spread fear among their neighbors. They would also creep into people's homes to consume the life of infants until there was nothing more than lifeless husks left in the cradles. Sick of living in terror, the townsfolk gathered and took the witches prisoners. After a swift trial, they were condemned to burn at the stake. Unbeknownst to the townspeople, the witches had trained an apprentice so that she may take their place when they were gone. Nobody suspected her, for she was, in all appearances, a law-abiding citizen, happily married, and a loving mother. Even as the fire burned her old mistress's flesh, she vowed revenge. And so it was that, in the shape of a terrible black goat, she continued to go out at night to terrorize the locals, just as the old women had done. It didn't take long for some people to figure out who it was that had taken the place of the witches, and so they told the incredulous husband what his wife was up to while he was under the effects of a powerful sedative she made him drink every night. Not wanting to believe, but completely consumed by curiosity, the man pretended to drink his nightly beverage. After feigning sleep, he followed his wife into the shed, where he peeked through a crack in the door and was horrified by what he saw. His wife, completely naked, removed her own head from her shoulders and placed it upon the table. From a wooden cabinet, she took the head of a black goat and placed it where her head used to be. She then covered herself with a black fleece, and transformed into a huge black goat, she leaped out the window and into the night. The next day, the man sought the advice of the oldest woman in town. "When she has left the house in the form of a goat," she instructed, "you must take her human head and rub salt on her open neck. That way, she will not be able to put her head back on." That night, after witnessing the gruesome ritual for the second time, the man walked into the shed and, summoning all of his courage, grabbed the head of his wife. The moment he touched her cold skin, her eyes sprung open, and the woman began to cry and beg for forgiveness. He almost dropped the head, but steeling himself, he rubbed salt on the open neck, the woman's wailing drilling into his ears. Some days later, the body of a woman with the head of a goat was found drowned. Not being able to put her head back on, her body wandered in darkness and fell into the river. As for the man, he spent the rest of his life haunted by the floating head of his wife, who kept begging him to forgive her. After he passed away, the head wandered the dark streets, terrorizing in particular young lovers as revenge for her lost love. They say you can still hear the head crying and wailing on dark, cold nights, such as this one.